I don't know how censored this interview is, but this is me, Hazel Keech Singh.
So we want to know how you and Yuvraj met and what kind of drew you to each other.
Oh God. Well, the truth is, you know that look he gets when he's playing cricket and he's going to bat and he's got that intensity in his eyes? He looked like
that.
No, that's how he looked at me from across a room many years ago.
Any role model that you would say that you had?
To be honest, I loved like Audrey Hepburn, but also celebrities who are just good people as well.
You
and
do
they
remind me of Audrey Hepburn.
Thank you.
100%. 100%.
Molly. Thanks. What a
So who
compliment.
would you say is your biggest inspiration in that regard?
Before there was like Juhi Chawla, and there was Kajol, and there was Madhuri, and they all had their own personalities. Like even Rani, they were actresses, but you could see kind of who they were as well. And everybody had a personality. I feel like
A lot of people are lacking that in the current generation.
very much so, as an understatement. Kardashians generation, where you're famous for not actually doing anything or giving
Just
anything
your
back
body
to the world.
looks.
Like how she got famous and what she stands for is just change everything about you and please the crowd. But that makes no sense. Like there is no integrity, there's no class, there's no grace. Like who are you and what do you stand for? Children are such reflections of who are you, what do you stand for and what's important and what matters. They ask such innocent pure questions that really makes you question everything and really stumps you at times. And I feel like
Even as a mother, that
absolutely,
does
it's
affect you.
like when you're pregnant and you travel, you see how callous people are and how rude people are. People push pregnant women and they don't stand up to let a pregnant woman sit. And I just find like, how did we become that?
Because a lot of people get the traction just because of the celebrity.
Well, I first should mention that I've actually boycotted all Kardashians, and although I've mentioned them, I know nothing about them. Now people are just famous, for being on TikTok and social media, but there are so many depressed people on social media that get trolled that are just getting obsessed with being popular. What do I stand for? What makes me happy? Because we're all unique. Everybody's unique, and yet everyone's getting the same nose job with the same fillers and the same Botox.
So
and like, who are you? Everyone's kind of lost. And then how are people making mistakes? Like you have to fail to learn. And actually that goes to the brand that failure is not an option. Like every adversity that you face in life shapes who you become and who you are today. And
Because we have a character arc then.
absolutely.
Makes sense.
And if we don't have that, I mean like the Buddha taught, he gave up everything to find enlightenment, but in the end, though he found nirvana and all that peace, he still left his family and his children behind. He's a kind person that's going to pay things forward. Luxury is truly the peace that you have when you come home. Again, nowadays, people are getting into relationships not knowing that it's really hard work. You're exploring who you are, your partner's exploring who they are, you're changing, they're changing, everybody's evolving at the same time. You either have to accept them as they are or don't. People don't change. Like there's a whole theory of, oh, I'm going to groom my man to be what I want. But they're not a puppy.
That
they're
is
a
true.
person. You either love someone for who they are and everything they are, but you also have to love yourself for all that you are, your flaws and your insecurities and your fears and your anxieties, because we all have them. But you have to know them, and it's okay to not be this statue.
Not a mannequin, we're not just a model, and there's a lot that goes behind that. You resonate so much with acting and your career and that.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a creative outlet at the end of the day, so.
Absolutely. And my favourite thing, I mean, I'm also a therapist.
Yes, what about regression therapy?
Yeah, I've actually got my therapist, who's now my colleague here, and just where we started and where we are, that we work together now. I mean, life is just magical. I used to be depressed. I was filled with anxiety. I was suicidal for so many years. And I was just so lost. And now I look back and I'm a mother of two, and I've married this incredible human being who just stands for everything that's beautiful in the world, that has faced cancer at the peak of his career, and people adore him, which is ironic because I still don't get cricket and I still don't get how big a deal he is. He's just a guy I met. He's always on TV.
100%.
And I'm like, that's cool, but what it meant to India and Indians winning the World Cup and then
And a world record
exactly,
and everything.
all of that
Makes sense.
still for me is like, oh, that's nice. Means fail a million times.
And stand back up.
To be the next day, you can be bankrupt, you can be robbed, you can be on the brink of death. But if you're still breathing,
That's
if
enough.
you're still alive, just be thankful that you have everything that you have.
This is a lot of effort. And my kids have no idea who I am. Like, they have no idea who their father is.
They'll grow up and learn to see this.
Why does your mummy not work in films? They don't know anything.
I'm sure there's a legacy to tell. Thank you so much. It was lovely speaking to you.
Thanks. I hope I didn't talk too much.
I enjoyed it. That's part of my
Oh, good.